I'm Imogen, welcome back to my channel. To be honest, I had no idea what I was going to film this week. I've been trying to think of something all week, I've come up with nothing. I was thinking about maybe doing the All But Books tag and I was like, not sure. But then yesterday I saw the channel Miss Emma Reads a Lot do this video. It's the makeup tag and it just seemed kind of fun. So I'm filming this and I'm going to try and upload it today. So yes, I don't know who created this tag originally. I wasn't able to locate it. To be honest, I didn't look too hard, but if anyone knows, let me know and I'll link their video in the description. So, remove the glasses. I'm really doing well now. My hair's soaking wet from my shower because I don't dry it with heat normally, I let it air dry. And I really didn't want to wear my contacts today, so I'm going to try and do this without really being able to see, so if something looks weird at some point. It's probably because I can't see what I'm doing, because to be honest, I can see myself. I've got like a little screen that comes out the side of my camera, but I'm a blur. Because I'm like half blind without my glasses. So first is primer. I use Prime Time by Bare Minerals. This is a sample I've had different samples from various things that people have given me over the years, so I've never actually bought myself one though. This is starting to get to the bottom, so I'm going to need to find a new primer soon. And then the book is a book that made a lasting impression on me. I wasn't sure what question to put this in because honestly I wanted to put it in this because this is, I think, my favourite book of all time, or my most read. This is from the Ranger's Apprentice series, The Ruins of Gorlan by John Flanagan. Okay, this is a beat up book and this is how much. The cover is barely attached and the pages are falling out at the front and the back. So nowadays I'm actually scared to reread this because it's so destroyed. But I've got no idea how many times I've read this, and I've read the whole series, I've read everything else by him. So yes, foundation. I use the, try to read things now, Healthy Mix Serum by Bourjois. I don't always wear foundation, so when I do, I wear this. Quite often I just wear concealer. This is so giving me a headache. It's going to give me a headache by the end. And then for this, it is favourite first book in a series. For this I have, again, quite an unusual one, A Wizard of Earthsea by Ursula Le Guin. This is a bind-up of the Earthsea Quartet. That I read this book probably, well, I've got no idea how old I would have been. I was like 11, 12. I've got other books by her as well that I love. I've not yet read the rest of the series, which I'm kind of sad about, but it's one of my goals this year. It's one of the things I really want to read, and I could not remember the name of it, and every time I went into a bookshop I would go in the fantasy section and look for it, and eventually one day in a random Waterstones I found it. This foundation is slightly too dark for me because it is from the summer, but yes, I looked for it for ages and ages and ages because I couldn't remember the title, I couldn't remember the author, but I remembered reading the book and absolutely loving it. And I reread it and it's amazing still. The next is concealer. pick a character you wish didn't exist. I'm going to be, again, Bare Minerals as a theme here, you'll notice. Stroke of Light Eye Brightener Illuminator. This is my favourite concealer. I need a new one, so of course my dad needs to go away to get me a new one because in duty free. Getting towards the end. I'm going to go completely... I really couldn't think of a character. I don't really hate on characters that much because I'm like, well, it's part of the plot and without that they wouldn't like exist. But I was like, well, like Daenerys Umbridge, because she's just a horrible person. I think there could have been a character that was less horrible in there. But I think that's a really predictable answer because she's probably one of the most hated characters in fiction. Number 4, powder. Not something I use very often again, but when I do, I use this Bare Minerals one, Mineral Veil. Got it as a sample. It's still going because I really don't use powder. And then the question is, favourite last book in a series? This was hard because I've got a few kind of favourite last books. But in the end I came up with High Lord by Trudy Canavan. This is again another book that is completely destroyed. This started out as white. It might look white but it's not, and the pages are, and the spines are destroyed. Again, it's just like opens up places. I love this whole trilogy. This is a trilogy. Again, I read it. Lots of these I've read at a similar time. I was like 11 to 13. I started reading them, or I started reading the series. And this is so good. I love her writing in general. I've read pretty much everything she's written. And yes, this whole trilogy is my favourite of her writing, and this book is amazing, but at the end, oh my god, I cried. I think I actually cried. I don't cry at books. Eyebrows. I don't really do anything to my eyebrows, especially if, like today, I'm just going to put my glasses on because my glasses are big and you really can't see much eyebrow behind them. And also mine are kind of tricky because they're blonde, but so it's quite hard to find things that work on them, but they're not blonde. They're browner than the rest of my hair. They're like my hair colour when it's wet. So that's it. That's my brow thing. A book that everyone should read. I feel like this is slightly cheating because I've not actually finished this book yet. This is Tuesdays with Maury by Mitch Albom. I am halfway through. I'm going to finish this today. I read this for a book club called Resende Reads, and it's a non-fiction book about a guy who reconnects with an old professor when he's dying. The professor's dying with the guy, and it's kind of lessons about life, and it's amazing. Okay, next. Eyeshadow. Book, there's your favourite colours on it. This is quite good because my piles of books are getting in the way now. This is the bottom of one of them. Blue is my favourite colour. This is actually this isn't just one of my favourite colours, this is one of my favourite covers on the book. It's just gorgeous. And it's got blue, it's got mermaids, it's got bits of metallic. Yeah, all things that I love. That Ingo by Helen Dunmore. Again, I read that at a very similar time to the rest of these books apart from Tuesday with Maury. And to be honest, I can't remember what's the main character's name. Oh my god. Sapphire. I wanted to be Sapphire. That's it. And again, it's a series I love. I think everyone should read. I think I even got my sister to read some of them. Don't think she read the whole series, but got to read some of them. That was the Scandalize by Maybelline in the number 15. I just kind of use it as a base. Then now we've got the Bobbi Brown little one. It's got 8 eyeshadows in it. I really like this. I got this when I was travelling, thank you Dad. And it's just really easy. They are not the most pigmented eyeshadows ever, but they're just really nice to use. Really easy, and when you get it wrong, it doesn't matter that much. Doing this, I'm like, how do beauty gurus do this and not look weird when they put on their eyeshadow? Because I always pull really weird faces. It's always better with some glitter. This, I think it's Elizabeth Arden Sparkle number 19. It's just a single. Oh, my battery light is flashing. Better hurry up. That I use. Okay, number 7, eyeliner. A dark and moody book. I don't ever use eyeliner. I couldn't find the one I wanted. I was looking for a brown, kind of browny gold one I have, but this is a black one from Maybelline. I think I got it in Poundland for £1. I hate putting on eyeliner. Oh. A Skullduggery Pleasant book, which I just realised I haven't taken off, but they are that whole stack there. Again, read them at a similar time as pretty much every other book in this video. I keep saying that. I love that series, and it's kind of cool because Skullduggery Pleasant, one of the main characters, is a detective who's a skeleton. And it's all dark and mysterious. It's in Ireland. It's really cool. I love that series. Mascara. A really long book. I have this Clinique High Impact Mascara. It is my favourite mascara. And a really long book is personally, eyeliner's main purpose is that so that when you get mascara on your eyelid you can't see as much. putting on mascara when I'm not wearing my glasses, one of the hardest things ever. It's one thing I really like doing with like contacts in. A really long book is, this isn't the longest book I've read. I've read books over 1,000 pages. I can't remember what it was. This is Terry Goodkind, The Wizard's First Rule. This has got 774 pages. I read a number of this series. The whole series is absolutely massive. If it looks different, it's because it is the battery in my camera just died. So I put on bronzer next. There isn't a bronzer one, so I'm using this one from this Makeup Revolution trio. It's my favourite bronzer. I'm actually starting to hit pan. Then blush, a cringe-worthy romance. I don't really read that many books that have cringe-worthy romance, and I don't read romance either. I'm just going to use the blush from the same trio. The only one I can think of is from a book I do not actually own, but the romance in A Court of Thorns and Roses, and that whole series. I read the first book, it was okay. I think I gave it about 4 stars. Now I give it, like, thinking about it, I give it less. But I started reading the second book and I never finished it. I really did not like it at all, and that romance is just like, ugh, I didn't see the appeal. And then highlighter, this is MAC Soft and Gentle, really stereotypical. A book that brightens my day would be Apache by I thought that was a different question in one of these. Oh. Apache by Tanya Landsman. It is. Again, I first read it in that same time period as a lot of these books I have mentioned. And it's just an amazing story, and I was really inspired by it. So when you're feeling a bit down, you want something that's, and everything about it is just a very beautiful book. My eyes. Oh, these really need cleaning. They're so dirty. I think you realise when you've not worn your glasses. That's it, my makeup tag. I have them all written down. I think I did them all. As I throw things across the floor. Thank you for watching. This is probably infinitely long, so it's going to take a million years to edit. Take my hair out so it starts to dry. I don't know, how does my makeup look? Can't really tell, I've only got this tiny little mirror. Normally I do my makeup standing up in the corner over there. Oh. What was the lipstick question? Was that the last one? A book that brightens your day. Oh. No. No lipstick question. I'm gonna put on this Up the Amp by MAC because I feel weird about lipstick on. Yes, it is completely different to the rest of the look because I only tend to wear bright lipstick, so reds and purples. Kind of in your face, you can't miss it. I'm going to go and clean up all this mess I've created. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Someone actually subscribed to me this week. I've got my first subscriber. I was so excited. And comment below if you've read any of these books, and if you have, what you thought of them, or if you might be interested in checking some of them out because some of them are more unusual books. So yeah, comment below. Tell me what you would have put for some of them. Please be nice about the fact I don't like Cawthorn and Roses. I know a lot of people love that book series. I just couldn't do it. Not for me. So there we go. I'm done. I'm going to go and get on with my day. I've got to go do some schoolwork. Because what weekend would not be complete without good 4 hours of schoolwork. I'll see you soon. Bye.